Hi guys, this is Mary Feaster and this is my engineering design process for the erosion bottles. So the ask was, how does soil and land cover impact infiltration and runoff? And for the imagine, we kind of decided that a possible experiment was the erosion bottles. The next generation science standard that I came up with was 4-ESS2-1, Earth systems make observations and or measurements to provide evidence of the effects of weathering or the rate of erosion by water, ice, wind, or vegetation. And obviously in this sense we were using water. So I started out with my plan, same thing I did with the periscope. I wanted to gather my materials first. So I was looking for milk bottles, string, cups. I used binder clips, soil, rocks, and grass. I tried to do as much as I could to make it match the example we were given, but I kind of had to wing some things just based off of what I had. Again, I had to plan out some time because this did take quite a bit till I could get everything together, set up, and actually do the experiment. And then resources, I did use the resource that was provided by Dr. Dietrich this week. So first, this is grass that I cut from down over our bank. I put it in my cutout milk bottle. I attached the string to the binder clips and attached the cup. And here is the video of the water going through. So I did hold the cup just to make sure and put a little bit too much water and overshot it a bit, and it got a little messy, but we were outside, so it was all good. And as you can see, the water was pretty clear. So the next thing I tried, there we go. The next thing I tried was just the soil, and I had the same exact setup. I actually reused my milk bottle because I only had one. So I took the grass out of the other one and then just put soil in this one so you can see it's kind of already wet a little bit. So here's how this one turned out. I did have a new cup for this one though. Same thing, poured the water, held the cup. And you can already see as it's coming out the difference. And this one I, again, poured way too much water. The cup got quite full. And you can see it is almost completely black and not at all see-through. The third thing I tried was rocks on top of the soil. For this one, I ended up reusing the first cup that I used because I didn't have any more cups or binder clips and string. But again, I used the same milk bottle. So this time I just emptied all the water out, put new soil, and then rocks on top. And this is how this one turned out. So I'd say this one was kind of a tweener. Pretty good, but not quite as good as the grass. Oh, okay. So here was pictures of the actual results. This cup is from the grass and the roots. This cup was from just the soil. And then I compared over here. This was the soil cup after it had settled a little bit compared to the one with the rocks on top. So ways to improve, I did try to grow my own grass in the beginning when I first read that thing, but I did not have enough time. So this was my attempt at growing grass, but I just didn't have enough time. I started it on Tuesday morning and it's Thursday and nothing was happening. So I did have to abort that mission. So if I was doing this again and I wanted to actually grow my own grass, I would have started sooner. And I also would have had more milk bottles and cups, so I could have compared 3 by 3 all at the same time, especially for pictures. It would have been nice to have all 3 together. So my connections among STEM practices for science and engineering, the same ones kind of applied. So asking questions and defining problems, developing and using models, planning and carrying out investigations, and analyzing and interpreting data. For technology, because I did use that simulator online, becoming aware of the web of technological systems on which society depends, and recognizing the role that technology plays in the advancement of science and engineering. And then for mathematics, making sense of problems and persevering in solving them, and using appropriate tools strategically. And that's it. Thank you for watching.